Hi everyone, it's Francesca. I wanted to come and say hello and show my face because my face hasn't been seen by real people in quite a few days, which maybe some of you experiencing similar things. I wanted to come on and just check in and see how you're all doing. I'm doing good. I actually am. I'm actually a little excited about the new that is going to come out of what's happening at the moment, and I think we're being forced to reflect and check in, how do we really live our lives? Is it serving us? Is it helping us become who we want to be? Are the systems supporting us? Are we being real? I think, in this time of self-isolation, we are going to be confronted with those thoughts. And I want you to know that you're actually not alone. Whilst you might be physically alone, there is a beautiful community of people around you who probably feel really similar to you. And it doesn't mean that because you're home alone, it doesn't mean you can't connect with people. So if connection to you is picking up the phone and having a phone call or doing a video like this, then do it, just do it, because this is the time to be real. This is just the time to be real right now. We're really being forced to show up and be real. I really feel for so many of my friends. My friends are musicians who tour, they travel around the world, the country, making music, sharing their music, and it is their primary source of income. And I have been so saddened to hear my dearest friends have zero income source right now, zero. And it took something like this to really show us how unstable our industry is and how it doesn't support mid-career artists or starting out artists, and I'm sure it's going to affect, really established artists too, but, maybe they've got some more means of supporting themselves right now than independent mid-career artists. And so, I really want us to look at our community and the way that we interact and the way that we support musicians and artists in the world, and it sort of forced me to reflect on why this isn't severely affecting me. And I don't know, I've had a few messages from friends and people in the industry and the community who have said, Francesca, I think people are going to really want iHeart Songwriting Club right now, and they're going to really need this online space. And good on you. You set up an online business, and I'm sure people are going to be wanting to use your services more. And that's true. We're doing some beautiful supportive work for PROs around the world and music organizations all around the world, from England to Brazil and Australia, to really help, and schools as well, helping schools bring their songwriting classes online. We are doing all of that to support these people. We're also running free songwriting workshops online, as well as some small ticketed prices workshops online. There's some coming up this weekend. And so, just be a part of it. Don't sit at home by yourself. But if you are a mid-career artist that's had your income completely taken away from you, then I want to share with you the pivot that I did 5 years ago. I was actually my version of being a broke touring musician who was struggling to create, who was struggling to make ends meet. And I was broken. I was truly broken, and I wasn't showing people who I really was. And it was stepping into that space. It sort of was done through writing songs every single week, but it was what writing songs did to me. It's how it made me feel, and how it made me feel resilient about myself and how I felt about how I could be of service to others, that I started to step into this role to build an online business, actually businesses that actually pay me a wage, that actually allow me to travel around the world, which you've seen me do, but offer things for free. Because that's what I want to do. I want to be somebody that can be giving away things so that it supports others to be living the life that they want. And then, there's also a really sustainable business behind that too. And there are so many artists that I know, they want to give away everything. They want to give away, even when they're raising money for amazing, charities and things like that, they're happy to give it away. But yes, they can hardly afford to pay their own rent, but when you've got a really sustainable business behind you, then you can actually afford to pay yourself so you can be of service to others and can give things away for free, or complimentary, or to be able to offer a certain level of something for nothing, but all the whilst making sure that you can continue to provide for yourself. And so this pivot that I took 5 years ago has allowed me to be in this place right now. And for those, I'm really upset, actually. I'm just really upset for my friends who are really without right now and struggling to understand what to make of this. And, sure, we need to rally behind to get some government support, and our major music organizations are trying to do that. But we just need to really look after ourselves. We need to make sure that we can afford to pay our bills and not rely on maybe if the government's going to come through for us or not. So if you are interested by what I'm saying, if you're like, wow, I wish I was doing what she was doing, I'm still making music and I love making music. There's nothing more that I love than making music, and it's a big part of what I do, but I also have a really sustainable business behind that. And so what I'm really passionate about right now is having conversations with mid-career artists who want to reclaim their financial independence and using their creative genius to do so. So, I've shared a lot of information here, but if you are somebody who wants to be connected with us online, you can absolutely be a part of the free workshops I'm running this weekend. All the info's on my page. If you're a mid-career artist, you actually want to make a really sustainable business using your creativity, your music, your unique skill set, then send me a PM, comment below. If you've got my number, call me. If you've got my email, email me. I'm having conversations with people now because there's actually something really exciting starting in April that if you want to be a part of, I would love to have a conversation around what that looks like with you. My love to you all. I truly, I send you love. I send you abundance of hugs and virtual, virtual friendship. This is a really unprecedented, crazy time, but I know that we can all work together, and I know that artists, we are going to lead this beautiful change. We have this beautiful power of healing and beautiful power of transformation that we can empower in others through our music, and this is the time to inspire that. So everybody, my love to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.